So second story that we have today. Second story is a little bit different, just as challenging. And as we bring in Rocky Balboa, Leonardo da Vinci, Aaron Olgren, she's got a lot of the details here. And this was one of those scenarios where there were so many things that we had to create for this organization. But this company, it's probably one of the most recognizable name brands in the beverage industry globally. So everyone has seen their beverages. They had a wild mixture of legacy equipment around the planet and a maintenance strategy that was way out of balance, expensive, and confusing. They had scarce on-site resources at their facilities when IT issues did arise. And they had a large, broad initiative to tighten up both the costs, internal visibility, and ultimately their infrastructure reliability. So this is where Aaron started in that relationship. That is the backdrop for when she came to the table. Aaron, do you have any more? You want to throw in any little nuggets of pain or solutions or whatnot there?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a marquee client for me and someone that we take very good care of. They first came to us with looking to lower their OpEx, right? They were spending way too much money on their OEM maintenance contracts. And as we dug into it, we realized that much of that was spent on not only, the hardware, the SLA hardware replacement for our next business day, but they also had field services support tagged onto it because just in North America alone, they have over 300 sites. And at those locations, they don't have local IT resources. So they've just always been paying for those OEM maintenance contracts with the field services support. So what Pivot did, what we did is we came in and we offered them another solution. We said, hey, why don't you drop that field services support on your OEM maintenance, run that through us. We gave them a pre-agreed to rate card where we negotiated it. We worked out an MSA. It is SLA based, so the field engineering dispatch response time is guaranteed. And they're not overpaying for what could be field engineering support that they don't even need. So they ended up saving, I think, close to $2 million just in dropping that field services support off of their OEM maintenance contracts and going with us. Wow. What that ended up doing is our field engineers are in their facilities, right? A lot of them, they're manufacturing. So some of them are hostile environments. So they had to go through background checks and safety trainings and all of that, which we do. And then we created a deeper engagement with them. So we do everything now from wireless site surveys, implementation. We do office moves as they're consolidating and a lot of their offices are minimizing. And so it's kind of led into a much deeper engagement, but it all started with something they hadn't even really thought of. And that was, what if we just go into a different field service, smart hands initiative model that is not tied to all these OEM maintenance contracts? And we support across all OEMs for them. So not just Cisco, but NetApp, Hitachi, Dell, HP, IBM. And so it's led into a really deep engagement that's been very successful. And like I said, it was uncovering some extreme cost savings for them and looking outside of the typical channel.